So it is 8:46 on January 13th. My plan was to leave at 8 o'clock. I left at like 8:15. I got the firewood, started driving to Graham Cave State Park, and my brother Luke called me because there was an accident on 70, and he told me to take 94. So then he tells me that we need a can opener. He thought he grabbed the pop top but didn't. So I told him, that's when I realized I never grabbed the food. So I had to go back and grab the food. It's now 8:47. Still gotta go get gas, and then I'll be hitting the road. So I should arrive at Graham Cave State Park around 10 o'clock, which is an hour later than I wanted to, but it'll be okay. We'll see when we get there. I just finished getting gas, so I just gassed up, and now I am on my way to go meet my brother. Now I'm on my way to go head there and meet up with him. So hopefully the rest of the trip goes smoothly. This morning was a little rough, but we're back on track now, albeit an hour later.
So we can maybe people know where they can see you. Hi, correct, okay. And we'll be back Tuesday. Monday is a holiday for us, so no bad stuff either. So no bad stuff. No, okay. Just great music, man. And other brands at theappliancediscounters.com for pricing that beats all the competitors every single with your have a great weekend. See you Tuesday. See ya.
Down there.
Creepy down where?
I went down there to go use the bathroom, and as I was running to go use the bathroom, I heard a door shut, no cars, and then I go and look, and of course all the doors are locked, and I'm like, okay, this is eerie, and I didn't think you were going to be here right now, so I'm happy to see you.
All right. Alright, so we're gonna go find a spot, hopefully a spot that has decent trees for hammocks, since that's what we're using. There's gotta be a good spot over here somewhere. Found a spot. So we made it to Graham State Park. We have pretty much the whole place to ourselves. I didn't see a single other car here.
I saw a truck pull out when I was coming in.
So it looks like we should be good. I think I'm going to be taking this tree here, going to this tree. Our fire pit is right there, so should be nice and toasty. Let's see, Luke's camping over here a little bit further away. He may be slightly chillier than I, but
rated -10 my underquilt.
So there you go. It was 25 degrees when I pulled up, 25, 26 degrees when I pulled up. So tonight I think it's supposed to get down to like 19. We can look at the weather later, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get set up here. After we get our hammocks up and running, we're gonna go ahead and go for a hike. So
turn to the first place, finally turn to the second place. Like they really want you to know where this place is.
I mean, a lot of state parks, it's like you gotta turn off some side road and then there's one little sign that's hardly readable and hidden by a bush.
And then there's some backwoods home that you feel like you're trespassing on when you go through it. Or in me and Zach's case, there is a backwoods home you're trespassing on and someone greets you with a gun and a flashlight. You know, just normal shenanigans.
See how long it takes to get this set up.
I'm excited to be living that underquilt life.
Finally got one, eh?
I know. Moving on up.
Moving on up.
My bum won't freeze in the wind no more. Well, it may still, it just may do it slower.
You'll probably still freeze, but
something's not right here.
I think you're a little too high there, buddy.
No, I like it high. You want to be above bear level.
Yeah.
Not above to where they can get you, just where they walk underneath you. It's a trick you pick up in the Rockies. You'll find out.
Forgot how much stuff hurts in the cold.
Yeah, you have to have good gloves. Your fingers are gonna get all nippy and painful, and when you're doing all this with metal, everything pinches. Coldest camp out's ever gone with you and Zach, apparently. And Dad.
Let's go to the third one.
I'm going to try out my own wedge system. Took floor stems and then drilled a hole through them.
For what?
For nailing down my tarp and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I have holes, put the rope through, and then hammering them into the ground.
I do have to make another. I do have to take the paracord and fix my underquilt because that shot cord broke last time I used it.
You did?
Yeah, I had it too tight on there, and so when I sat down in it, it snapped the carabiner. I mean, they were cheap little carabiners, but it pulled on it and snapped the carabiner, and then I had to cut the cord off because it had broke as well, so I had to make a new one. I gotta find a way to attach one end of my underquilt. See, like right here, I don't have any straps on it. This one I do, because this broke last time.
How do you attach your underquilt? That's a question I have.
Mine? Well, mine has these little shop cords and it has a carabiner. So what I do is take it off of the thing, just goes through it, goes back on, and then I generally take this, just put it on my clip. So it goes through the shop cord and on the thing.
We're gonna try to make mine work. I have different things than you. But no, but I did go for 2 runs this week. I don't ever run, so that was the thing I did.
What purpose for the running? Just to get in shape?
Just to keep in shape and to get in shape for these hikes and stuff.
Dad, I brought your lighter out for this camping trip.
The green one?
Not sure how well it's going to do at melting.
I like that it's rechargeable. I have a lantern that gets solar energy and then recharges.
Yeah.
As well as being a lantern.
I'm not sure how well this thing will melt paracord. Yeah, I mean it works. I'm just afraid I'm going to gug up the contacts with the paracord goop.
Oh yeah, that could definitely happen. Seemed more like a cigarette or something lighter to me than.
Well, you can start fires with it.
You can start fires. You can probably light candles with it. I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, you can light candles with it. I mean, anything you touch will catch fire. It does shock you really good if you touch it. I did that. I just wanted to see what would happen, you know? And it shocked me pretty good.
That sounds like something I would do, Josh, not what something you would do.
I'm sitting there with Landon, and I was like, I wonder what happens if you touch it. So I did. I found out.
It's actually pretty sharply, huh?
Oh yeah, it went all the way up to like my elbow.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was more powerful than I thought it was going to be.
Or just below that?
Huh?
Is it stun gun level or just below that?
It's below that. It was more the shock of it than anything. Like, it wasn't real painful necessarily. It was just more the shock that it actually, you know, shocked me. The question is, how much quarters do I really need? Probably like this.
They never really interacted with me, so I started singing along with Coco Melon, and for sure they spoke up and said, "No, stop." Basically, the only words they have ever said to me.
They didn't like that, huh?
No, but I got them to talk to me, so that was a perk.
Yeah, they were talking and playing with me at Christmas.
Yeah, they liked you.
Okay.
I guess I should test mine too before I put everything else on.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah.
Cozy?
Oh, yeah. Super cozy. All right, let's get my tarp. Oh, can't forget the top quilt. Actually, can't forget this. That first.
I haven't tried yours, Josh, but I think this might be comfier and cozier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just by, like, I don't know, a little bit. I love how a hammock swings you.
It lulls you to sleep.
Yeah, you're literally being rocked. I forget how good this feels because I'm not a baby.
That's why kids love it so much.
Oh. and I don't feel a draft. First timesies.
That's your first ever underquilt to be used?
Yeah.
Like you never used one before?
No. No, I'm looking forward to tonight. I don't normally look forward to going to bed, but bring it on.
Sleeping bag out.
Nothing happened.
Got the cool air. Oh yeah, okay. Now the top quilt.
Oh, I'm glad you could come out, Josh. This is gonna be fun. The hiking is what I'm looking forward to.
Get a ridge line set up. Two on the outside, over, one on the inside, go through the loop. Tight. Go. Okay, so same thing on this side, over. It's a little bit more difficult with all this. I don't want to cut it if I don't need to.
I'm gonna try something new and attach up here.
One loop over, two loops over. This will be the difficult part. Go over, the loop. Now pull that. Go. Pull it nice and slow. Again, I don't feel like cutting all this string if I don't have to. I'd rather keep as much of it as possible. Yeah, okay, let's see. Got it bigger. Just pull this through. Pull this tight. Go. All right. Let's see. ground's still softened up, you can push these stakes in. That's good.
Yeah, these shims wouldn't work in hard ground, I'm pretty sure. They would just break.
But in this, I think it worked pretty great. I can't remember the name of the knot. It's either Bolin or Trucker's Hitch. No.
Clove hitch.
I don't think it's either one of those actually. But I'll post it. That's all I'm doing to hold these down right now. Okay, now I can adjust these. Nice and tight. Alright, here we go. There we go, that's pretty tight. Pretty low too. Gonna have to adjust slightly. Actually, oh no, that might be pretty good. All right, well there you go, guys. Camp set up. Let's take a look at Luke's real quick. Screen. There we go. So there's Luke's. 20% battery already. I have another battery, but
Show them my steaks I made.
I don't know how much I'll get. All right.
Yeah, we can get that for $5.
12 pieces for $5. Indian Glade Trail, blazed in blue. Total is 0.9 miles. 40 minutes for this one. Looks like a little pond.
Yeah.
Let's go see if this says anything. I don't think it does though. Keep out. Yeah, you can't go in that area. I don't know if that will come up on camera, but we just scared up 4 deers that ran past us.
What'd you see?
No, it was telling me that it turned itself off because the battery ran out. I still remember the catfish nuggets Mom made. And, I mean, granted, I was a kid, but I thought they were some of the greatest nuggets I've ever had. I'm wondering if in spring this is like all filled with water.
I bet you it's at least more flowing, not standstill. It won't be good fishing in here. I think it's going to be good fishing wherever this leads. It's going to lead to a much bigger body of water. It always does in these other things. I just love creek when we go camp because there's so much to do. You just look around, pick things out. There was one time we went to a creek and you could literally, it was so clear you could see the fish in there. I wasn't able to catch them, but I saw them. I could see them, I just couldn't get them on my lure. But that was a different story in Panther's Den. Panther's Den, I could see the fish and they actually responded to my lures. So I could see there was 2 striped bass underneath, young ones, and I got put in a crawdad jelly lure and it got them going. They ran around it. One of them took it up and I caught it and put it back, threw it back in. It was like my own private fishing pool because it was right next to the rocky alcove, and it was cut off from the rest of the stream, so it was just our own little pool.
What trail are we hiking? What trail is this? Do you remember?
Loutre River Trail. I don't know how you pronounce that. L-O-U-T-R-E.
Following the red diamonds, squares, rectangles, whatever you want to call them.
Blazed in red.
Red blaze.
I'm gonna go check out the river. You can keep walking down that.
I'm gonna see if I can go down this other way that was straight across from the path.
Yeah, probably be clear. Oh, Josh, this is so cool. Oh yeah, this is Fish Central, buddy.
Fish Central. So we came up on this T intersection and we were wondering, so we came from this way right here, right? And we saw these signs left or right, but then we saw this, what looks clearly like a path going straight, and then these signs. So we'll head back that way, but over here is the river. I only have 2 batteries with me. This is the second battery, so I don't know how much of these trails we'll get, but of course, as much as I possibly can. I might be able to recharge these batteries if I have a cable for it. Okay, we should have brought fishing gear.
Yeah, right in there.
I thought about bringing mine, but I wasn't. There's an overpass for the highway.
But it's the type of river that if we came here with the road camp out, we could all just go and hang out in the water.
Yeah,
Fish,
potentially.
Walk, get our water shoes. It's going to be another camp water shoes. But how long of a walk was that?
Not, I don't know,
No.
10 minutes maybe.
No.
It wasn't too long.
It would be, it's not even so long that you wouldn't be able to catch a fish and feel like you could get it for a camp without it getting old or dying.
So possible. So this Graham Cave State Park is another possibility for a summer trip. Come here, fish, hang out, take our kayaks, something like that. So we'll see.
Oh, that's why we're going on the trail. Probably somewhere up this trail we'll see some spot you can park at or something. There's also, yeah, you're probably right. This spot is getting pretty popular. There's 2 campgrounds coming in here. The 2 other campgrounds besides this one.
Right, there's that RV park. Yeah.
So you're probably right. This just gets pretty popular.
I think this is a lot more popular than we think.
But the water is reasonably clear. I mean, for Missouri river water, I can see the bottom of that river.
It looks relatively clear. Who knows what's floating in it?
Oh yeah, that's another story.
Who knows how many pounds and gallons of chemicals have been dumped in it over the years, but
I don't know if you noticed, but we're getting higher and higher up here, though.
yeah, I see that.
Oh yeah, buddy.
But we started up on top of the hill, so you know.
Yeah. Previously owned, I think he was originally owned by Daniel Boone's son. And Daniel Boone's son sold it to somebody, Graham, who then...
Is that what you read?
Yeah, that's what I saw in the video. That's what they said. Daniel Boone. But if I had to guess, it's kind of going back towards camp. I bet it runs towards camp somewhere. But I wouldn't put my money on that.
Let's keep walking. Yeah, because I think our camp's a little bit up that way. I mean, I don't think we're that. Yeah, I don't think that we're that far off of camp. And I'm pretty sure.
We pretty much just went like a 10-minute walk this way, and now we're going this way.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we walked like 2 or 3 minutes when we crossed this white trail.
Yeah, and we were uphill.
That's right before we saw the deer. The white trail was right where we saw the deer.
Oh, okay. The whitetail right trail.
Whitetail white trail.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty clear water, man. I mean, that might be good fishing. It's only an hour away, so it's not that bad.
It's a day fishing trip. I told you, you can do it in a day. Go out, get up early. Come out here for.
Then why don't we make plans to come out here in the spring?
I'm fine with that.
I wonder how much water flows through here in the spring. I mean,
It looks
obviously,
like a torrent.
Obviously, it was cut out.
Pretty,
you know.
This looks like there's a torrent of water coming through here.
Right. I mean, I wonder if in the past when we get a lot of snow, if this would just be in the spring, just a couple feet high. pouring through here. That's so cool looking.
Crawdad Central here. And yeah, if we do stay out here overnight, we can go crawdad hunting at night, and that's when you see all the crawdads come out. It's crazy. You get a headlamp on, and you can see them just out there mating and eating. And you'll see the biggest ones, not afraid at all. They're not hiding. It was crazy. I like the glades.
Oh, little intersection here. It's a little icy right there. Oh yeah, the whole thing kind of iced over. That's beautiful looking. It really is.
I want to look down in there real quick. This is right where fish would get trapped. I showed Zach the fishing spots. He goes, "Any luck?" I was like, "No." And that's not a lie. I wish it was. No, that's not the case anymore, though.
No, I mean, I just mean I probably would have bought some cheap pair of tennis shoes to wear to work. Or do you have to wear boots to work?
I don't have to wear boots.
Oh. How do you like this place?
These are some big boulders.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
They say there's dolomite, and get this, Josh, St. Peter's sandstone.
Okay.
It's a dolomite and St. Peter's sandstone collision.
I'm not too...
I don't know which one's... I think sandstone's the sandier looking one, right?
I'm not too hip on my geology.
Get with it. Dolomite's here, yo. I don't know what dolomite looks like either. But it's like the coolest rock name, I think.
The coolest rock name.
Yeah, St. Peter's sandstone. That sounds like a company that does countertops in St. Peter's.
I'll give you that one, it does.
That is cool. That's where you play King of the Mountain on. For real. Yeah, why? There should be pictures. That's where you play King of the Mountain.
So we're hiking up the hill and we've seen this massive mound up there. There's a sign, we're gonna go check it out.
The grave of Zachary.
Oh, I wonder if this is the cave, the other side of the cave.
Oh, we find it?
We might have, man. Keep out. Oh, you know what? That's the other side of the water.
Oh, I got excited.
Yeah, so did I. That's that pond we saw, I bet. Walking down here.
You really had me believe it.
If I had 4 batteries, that would be grand.
Can we not talk about how we both showed up like within 5 minutes of each other without coordinating anything other than I was leaving?
Did you make a couple stops?
I stopped at a gas station, yeah. I stopped at a gas station to get gas this morning, breakfast, QT, and then I stopped at a gas station on the way here to get chips and stuff. And mainly just to, like, slow my roll.
Yeah.
So I catch up to you, or you catch up to me.
Because I stopped at QT to get gas.
Yeah.
And got the Belvito orange and cranberry biscuits. Those are so good. And I got a thing of coffee.
I don't like the Belvito.
Oh man, I think they have great energy. I think they give me great energy. So I got that, ate that on the way down, and I stopped at another gas station right before you turn off the highway. Yeah. That little like podunk gas station. Yep. I stopped there to see if they had any Zippo fuel. They did not.
Oh, one of them did. One of the smaller ones. I guess I stopped at the exit before this one.
Right. We've been going uphill for quite a while now. We're back up at the very top of the campgrounds where the electrical advanced grounds are. What does it say? Stop?
Stop. This area has been damaged because people have traveled where they shouldn't have traveled. Plants have been destroyed. and soil has been washed away. Please allow this area to recover by staying on the trail. Thank you.
There's some old buildings over here, which is probably why people have gone off trail to go check those out. It looks like an old home.
Oh, I wouldn't be going over that. Blair Witch.
Some kind of, I don't know if someone lives, I doubt anyone lives there now, but maybe at some point they did, maybe they do. I don't know, it's hard to say. There's
like a cover up.
Looks like there's a boat motor over there. So. Look at that. Social distancing in the wild.
Someone isn't happy about it. Or Barrett got it.
All right, so that's the loop. I mean, we still gotta go back down to our camp, but
yeah, that's the loop. This is a take your jacket off type day.
yeah. So, luckily, I looked in the car and I do have a USB-C cable, so I can actually recharge both these batteries with my car. So that's good. That means we can get more footage. I was concerned we wouldn't have enough battery to get the cave and the hike and the prepping of the fire and all that stuff. So.
Pretty close to the sun.
You got an eye for it, man.
You do.
That's a mission I've made one or two, so it's easier when you've done it a couple times.
Does the chopping ever get easier?
The more you do it, yeah, the better.
Sure.
You are at it.
I don't believe
You don't believe me?
I'm so defeated. We're starting to get into like bandsaw territory.
You want me to chop that one?
No, I got it.
Sure?
Yeah, no, you take care of the small one on that. I got this one.
The small one. I'm using a knife. You're using an axe.
I do like this axe though.
It's not the axe that I mean, I would like to get a different axe, something better, but it works for what it is.
If you get a hard enough wood, you can really feel the difference. I like the tomahawk style blade on it.
Made in USA.
That's right.
but it's on camera.
Good. Give him something to look at. Yeah, you can have it done. Don't want it no more.
Yeah, those are all pretty evenly spaced, man.
Well, that last one I measured. I just laid it across here. But the other two are you. Good job. Great job.
Was it where you made the mark, though?
I don't know. Could be. It's on the back side.
Oh, this is solid.
Oh yeah? That wasn't. Don't worry. That was some kind of pine or candy corn or something. It was pretty sweet.
Pine or candy corn?
Yeah, pretty sliceable. Well, I only made it look hard.
Okay, probably.
What brand is that? Is that Eastwig?
Yeah.
I like their stuff.
Yeah, I got it at Home Depot, relatively cheap. It was like 26 bucks. I got it only because I was thinking about a wood handle one, but I was like, well, this thing's not gonna break if I hit the wood handle, or if I hit the handle, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's obviously gonna stand up.
Yeah,
So,
I like that idea better.
I
The
thought it
wood
might be,
will eventually break.
right. I would like to have a wood handled one, but that'll come in time, so.
All right, bow drill it.
Well, I don't know how to do bow drill, I wish I did. But maybe one day I'll learn. I do want to attempt at one point.
I know how to try for a long time and then not get it and give up. I'm good at that.
You're good at that?
Me and Dad at Deer Creek or something, somewhere, we were camping. He, bless his heart, stood out there for about 30 minutes while I said, I'm almost got it. I see smoke.
Did you really see smoke?
Probably not. I probably wanted to. I don't remember getting smoke even or cinder, but I kept feeling like I was going to be getting there. So
Right.
it's right there.
I mean, I would like to learn how to do bow drill. I think it's a good skill to have if you're out here, but I've never actually attempted it.
I watched on alone, and a lot of people said they can do it, but very few actually accomplished it.
Yeah.
And the ones that did, it took them anywhere from 48 hours to at least 5 or 6.
It can be difficult. I mean, I hope to learn. I promise you, I will make a video of me attempting. Not saying that I'll be able to, but me attempting to do it at some point. But today's not that day. Well, the hike warmed me up. It's not nearly as cold as when I first got here.
No.
I mean, I think it warmed up a little bit too, but
It had to have, right? Doesn't feel nearly.
I feel like it. I can start my car in a little bit and see what it says for temperature.
Oh, you're doing something. I'll check that. My car can do that too.
Okay. There's a knot in this thing. Let's try this end. Well, it's a very knotty piece of wood, so let's try just splitting it like this.
Yeah, 36.
36, so yeah, it did warm up.
I'm gonna let it settle up and see what it says in a little bit. It's shaped like a cashew.
Yeah, I know, man. It's really hard to split when they're curved like this.
Like, what are you making, a banana split?
Easier.
No, sir. No, sir.
I think it's easier if I just do this.
I did find that really cool how we took off on one path, didn't really have too many mix-ups or like any real confusion, and got back on the same, you know.
I would say that the trails here are well marked for sure.
Yeah, and easy to follow, and they all link up. Is the important thing.
At Panther's Den, when we went there, the trails there were not so easily weren't marked as well.
You didn't know if you were going to come back on one because they're so big.
Right. Yeah, those loops were a lot bigger. Those trails were a lot bigger.
You could go for like, I don't know, 2 hours and just start coming back around on one, I think. Although Panther's Den had a lot to offer visually going in there.
It did. It was obviously a more intense hike. It was steeper hills, but it was also a little bit more beautiful as far as the landscape and everything.
It was.
I was going to just do this all natural, but I am going to use this little fire starter, the Yeti wool thing that I got for Christmas. Why not? I brought it, let's use it. I don't know if it will catch a spark or not, but we'll find out. Actually, I want to use this guy.
That's profesh. You hear the little dribble drabbles. It's so refreshing. I remember that. That was refreshing water.
Uh-huh.
I remember filling up my my lifestyle bag.
Yep, me too.
On the second day there, we decided to move to a different site for camp. This spot was on the other side of the Panther Den, closer to our water source. Here are some shots of the nearby stream. It was pretty low and mucky. We had water filters, but the waterfall was a safer bet and clogged the filters less.
Yeah, that water really didn't start taking off until you got to the lily pads.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go in there, apparently there's river otters that follow you around and try to nip at you. I don't know that it nipped at me, but I felt something following me. It was like Jaws.
But I felt like it was.
It's dumb, 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 dumb. I kept hearing something go into the water when I turned around. I was like, this is dumb. I'm gonna die in mucky, gross water.
I'm gonna die.
It was one of those things where you go to step on the bottom and your foot sinks 1.5 feet into muck.
Right.
Some kind of mixture of leaves and mud. That's what I did.
Yeah, when me and Zach went back, I fished that entire area where you took that shot at, where the crossroads were of the water. I fished that entire area. That's where I caught most of the small bass out of those little pockets.
Yellow one?
Yeah, it was like orangish, greenish, crazy color.
Did you get shots of my fish on this?
Keep watching.
Okay. Ah, thank you.
I have my knife with me.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah, it's on my belt. talking about me here. Luke had to leave a day earlier than the rest of us. Zach and Luke did come back here a few weeks later. That trip did not go so well for them. It was much hotter than the waterfall was no more. Tons of bugs, yup. And since most of the water was gone or at very low levels, they didn't catch very many fish. That was a true statement because the water was low. We didn't catch very many fish. I would say that, yeah. But to say we didn't catch fish, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I know yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood what you said. I'm just happy you got my fish in there.
Just got done cooking our hot dogs, a little lunch. We're gonna eat up here, then go check out the the cave, sorry. So. Oh. That's not really a lot you can manage that. We're walking to the cave now. Unfortunately, I only have 13 minutes left of video on my card, and I don't have any other cards. So I do have my phone, and we'll get as much video as possible. So let's see how this works out.
But you can use the video from your phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can use my phone. I just only have like 2 gigs of. So that's a nice little bridge. Pretty. If this was used by Native Americans, and I'm assuming there was probably somewhat of a natural path here already. Oh, now that just looks cool and also very scary. This is like Saturday morning cartoon style, like
Coyote off the cliff.
Yeah.
And he climbs out there and it just clunk.
Oh, look, there's that road we came in on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really cool. I mean,
It looks pretty solid.
It is solid. It's still just, it's hilarious. There's a little hole right here. And I wonder if like this tool, like if they came here and carved the tools and stuff. Someone put their initials in.
LAT.
Really cool. That's really cool.
That is a cool formation. Look at that.
I gotta say, look, there's a little path right here. I gotta say, there's definitely some very scenic shots and views. I really wish, again, I had more card. Oh wow, you can't really see it too well. I really wish I had more card so I could use my GoPro to get more footage of this, but I ran out. I only brought one with me, mainly because I don't have my other ones, because someone has them. Zach. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Wow. This is amazing. Oh yeah. Water dripping off. Start of a little stream here. It's all carved out.
It looks so crystal clear through that water.
See the water coming down through the cave. I mean, I'll be honest, this is sandstone. This has got to be sandstone.
It feels rough like it, yeah.
The St. Peter's sandstone dripping into this little pond, sort of a stream. What is it?
Salt?
No, it's a sandstone, I believe. Could be calcium deposits.
I want to taste it, but I don't know if it's poison.
Let's go back up this way. Get a shot from the other side. Thanks for coming out, Luke. Graham, you're probably sorry if you're watching this that you didn't come with us. And that's your loss, bud. Some of these boards are a little loose. Pretty cool. More rocks. Definitely love the rocky outcroppings, walls, caves, all that stuff. Another bridge, another wooden bridge. This makes number 4. So 4 bridges and one, oh, well, I guess technically 2 steps now. There hasn't been any real steep path yet. It's all been pretty mellow, nothing too crazy. Sure, it's a hike, it's a struggle. You can see the highway in the distance. I don't know if you pick it up on camera, but you can see trucks passing back there. It's not too crazy, but what we have a split here.
I don't think that's a path. I think that's just a rock.
This blue, it's marked blue right up here. See the marker?
Yeah, that is. Blue marker. I think it's a rabbit.
Whatever it is, I don't see it.
Very small to the ground.
Oh yeah, we're on top of the cave. Oh yeah, look at this.
Alright, I gotta get
Clearly. Oh yeah, so the cave itself is right under us. Oh, this is pretty awesome. You know, I imagine that when people lived in here, there'd be someone who sat up here to watch over all those in the cave, a lookout, right? I mean, you can see pretty good if anyone was coming or not from here. So I walked back to come this way. Go down to see the cave. Luke's staying on top, and that way we can get a better comparison of how big everything is. Look at this tree. I wonder if that was done this way purposely. A marker of some kind. I don't know how old it is, but could have been used as a marker, right? Am I crazy? I could be crazy. Oh wow. Oh wow. Such a big area up here. Look at that. I mean, it's obviously been fenced in. Can't go inside the cave. It's probably dangerous or something. Looks like they even tried building a wall. Watch out behind you.
If they're gonna push me, I'm down. Coming on you.
You wouldn't make it. You wouldn't land on me from there.
Guys, you know I will. Alright, let's go.
Stay where you are. All right. I'll get one with my phone because this won't be that great, to be honest.
Get your phone and send it to me. I want to send it to Dad and Zach, please.
So here's the
Your phone
cave.
would be better.
You can see Luke up top there, just chilling, relaxing.
Number one.
I mean, it really is a massive cave. It's, I don't know if this video will do it justice. We'll get a picture of one of us in front of it, but this is just massive. It's huge. And you can see how it's all clear out in front of it. They got some plaques over there. We'll go take a look at those. There's a trail right down that way you can go. And there's a trail that loops us back to where we were, and then this is the trail where we came out of. So massive though, really awesome, completely awesome. All right, so here's the cave close up. You can see they definitely filled it all in and then built a retaining wall for all of what they put in there, back in there. I'm sure this is to help keep people from going in there, breaking the fence to go in and explore, that kind of stuff. Pretty cool though. I'm assuming it's also probably a very unsafe cave to be in due to the soft sandstone and dolomite that's the separation layer where it formed. So simple little gate, but yeah, pretty cool indeed.
You can't go in because someone might want to look at it later. What?
So we're following blue yellow now. So
Yeah. Then I think we switch over to yellow.
cave's behind us. We came from that direction. Our camp's back that way probably, but we're headed this way to see more of the trails and hike back. It doesn't look like it'll be that long. Luke does want to try to get a little fishing in before we call it a day, and we're hoping to get that done. It looks like, is that the cop?
Yeah. That's cool.
There's a state trooper down there.
Well, his thing just said law enforcement.
So we'll check back with you. I need a hot dog.
I need a hot dog. Gotta eat some more.
So we're headed back.
Steaks.
Luke's gonna go onto the river. I'm gonna go back to camp. This path takes us both ways, so that's where we're going.
You going over there?
I'm following red.
I thought that was up this way.
Where's red? Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle of like crossing roads for sure.
Yeah. Well, and our path to blue is right up there.
It is, yeah. We're right up there. Coming out there, hey.
So I mean, I'm wondering. Parking lot. We went up there. Now we're headed back to. We came out on the end of this little path, but we didn't come down. So now we're gonna go back up this one. Well, I only have about 8 minutes of footage left on this card, and like I said, I don't have any other cards with me right now. We will record as much as I can. But yeah. You gonna go fish for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at the river real quick. I'll give you that. Neat. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, there should be a deep spot here and there.
Deer tracks all over the place. Headed back to camp. Time to go get the fire going again and get the dinner going. It's 5:12 on January 13th. We're about to cook some deer steaks that have been marinated in French dressing since yesterday. And other spices. I'm going to open this one. Okay. This is different for sure, I know. Alright, so we're just getting the cooking going. Here's our deer steaks, marinating in French dressing. They're on the fire now. We got some baked beans, and we got some home fries there, which will have to really get that fire going. But so dinner's being prepped. It's 6:42. Saturday, January 14th. It's 15 degrees outside. Luke got up about 2:30, went to his car. He's been there ever since. I just got up about 6:30. Got most of my stuff packed. I still gotta go get my hammock, my tarp, and my thunder quilt. But I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if I see Luke moving around, see if he needs any help getting packed up. But I'll be leaving here hopefully around 7 o'clock. I don't plan on staying much longer. We're not going to do anything today. We hiked all the trails yesterday. There was one trail we didn't hike, technically. But I would really like to get home, get a shower, and there's things we got going on today. But overall, it was fun. We were the only crazies out here. It was a good time. My setup worked great. You can see I still got my over quilt wrapped around me. It did drop it down. I don't know what time it was at 2:30. I don't know what the temperature was at 2:30. But it was pretty cold. I mean, I had to pee so bad. I didn't want to get out. If you go camping, you know what that's like. As soon as you go pee, you instantly lose all your temperature. I did that twice last night. It's only downfall to cold camping is you generally have to go pee quite often. It's like your body makes more urine so it can retain heat from the liquid. As soon as you pee it all out, you lose all your body heat. But it was a good time. It really was. I had a lot of fun. We had a nice fire last night. Had some good deer steaks. Man. A really good time. So it is 8:20 roughly. Luke and I both have woken, and we have taken down our camps. As you can see, we're leaving the firewood for the next people. Luke's gonna follow me out. It was a cold and frosty morning, so we're on our way now to go find some coffee.